Welcome, beautiful friends. It is another beautiful day, and today is Holy Thursday. This is where everything begins. So, we are focusing on the Last Supper, where Jesus met with the disciples and they had the last meal, which is also considered the feast of the Passover. And we'll find that in Luke 22:19-20. And he took bread and gave thanks and brake it and gave unto them, saying, This is my body, which is given for you. This do in remembrance of me. Likewise also the cup after supper, saying, This cup is the New Testament in my blood, which is shed for you. Hence the reason what we do now in churches, we do have Holy Communion. Most people do that like once a month or maybe weekly, but Holy Communion is done to do in remembrance of what the Lord did. Everything he did is for our example, is an example for us to follow in our worship. So I'm going to look at some key points here that deals with Holy Thursday. And one of the things, the institute, the biblical word or the act of Holy Communion, the word that's used is Eucharist or Eucharist. And as I stated before, it has to do with the meal with the Lord prior to his crucifixion with the disciples. And the next one is foot washing, and the terminology for that is mandatum. Jesus washed his disciples' feet, setting an example of humility and service as described in biblical chapter verses. The liturgical focus is public worship. The Mass of the Lord's Supper takes place in the evening, often involving a foot washing ceremony and special adoration, as was explained above. So the significance for Christians, it serves for us to reflect on the institution of the priesthood and the new commandment to love one another. The last terminology is Paschal Triduum. It commemorates, again, the Last Supper where Jesus instituted the Holy Eucharist. So I want us to take the time to worship, to honor God, to reflect on what he has done for us, and keep praying and fasting